if you are my younger audience that watch my channel, this drink is insanely popular at the moment and people are just going absolutely insane over it. So for my older audience, I'm bound to get asked, so I am going to explain for anybody who doesn't know what's going on. There are two YouTubers, KSI and Logan Paul, who made a partnership deal to a drinks company to make their own drinks. So they don't own the company, but it's just two, influencers basically making their own drink to get it popular, make profits, And so these drinks, Prime drinks, they've been all over social media, in particular TikTok, the platform. And there's been an insanely ridiculous hype around them. It's all based on hype, apparently. But I'm going to be trying these drinks to see if they're even that nice, because I've heard that they're not very nice. I've heard it from a wide variety of sources online that they're not that nice. And they're saying that they're not making many of these drinks to make it seem really rare and hard to find. They're denying it, but I think that that's the case, that they're limiting stock quite a bit because they want it to seem really rare. Quite a few drinks companies do different tactics like this, like how Red Bull, their tactic was to basically litter, to leave an empty can of Red Bull on the floor to make it seem like people were drinking it and to leave them loads of places. Drinks companies, they do different tactics basically, I'm pretty sure this is a tactic, but these drinks have been extremely hard to get a hold of in the UK. In the US, they've been around for a few months, I suppose, I think, maybe longer, and the hype has died down and it's died off. But in England, people are paying £100 British pounds sterling for just one bottle, maybe even more. It's really insane, and these drinks were so hard to get a hold of. But I was in a Sainsbury's because this week, end of February 2023, they started stocking them in Sainsbury's because KSI released a drink of his name, basically. And this one is really hard to get hold of. So I bought a sandwich from my local Sainsbury's on my way to work, and I turned around and they were there, and I was like, oh my god. And I didn't get them because I thought I was being stupid, because this whole thing is pretty stupid if you ask me. But they're really popular, and I thought, okay, I'll go back in my lunch hour. If they're there, and I'll buy them. If they're not there, then they're not there, and I won't buy them, and it doesn't matter. I went back and they had these four. The ice pop flavour was completely gone. So I was like, great, I should have bought them this morning. I was saying to myself at the time. So, yeah, I've got four, and I'm going to be trying them for you, and I personally think that I'm very good at describing things, so I'm going to try and describe them as best as I possibly can. But also, I will be taking a short break after trying these of about 10 minutes or so. And it's so that I can really taste them and think about what they actually taste like, so I can tell you properly if you're not able to get hold of them. And after this video, I'm going to be giving the empty bottles of Prime away in my local community for free, because I've seen people online make little lamps and decorations out of these. They'll put fairy lights inside, and they'll cut out the Prime bits so that the light comes through, the letters and stuff like that. So I'm gonna pass it on for people that do that, something like that. But I can't imagine myself finishing these because they're 500 millilitres each, and if they don't taste nice, then, you know. So without further ado, I'm going to try them, and then I'm going to talk about ingredients and just taste and all of that good stuff. So, I think I should try the KSI first, just because that's the most highly anticipated and newest as of me filming this, as far as I'm aware. Okay. Smells like orange. In England, in the UK, we call it orange squash. Basically, an orange drink that's been, you know, sugar's been put into it is how it smells. So the flavouring, actually, I didn't mention, it says orange and mango flavoured drink with sweeteners. The sweeteners are a chemical sugar, 2 chemical sugars, called sucralose and escoflame K. They're chemical sugars made in a lab, basically. They're not good for you. But yeah, they okay. I'll try it. It tastes slightly different to what it smells like. This is like, I think, like an orange flavoured Capri Sun, but with more sugar, I think. But I'm going to try them all, like, after I've tried them again, and I'm going to really think about it for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to come back to you, and I'm going to tell you, because it needs a little bit of time to actually, you know, tell you. So, this one, lemon lime, so no artificial flavourings or colours. That's pretty much, that one says no artificial flavourings. As for colours, beta carotene is kind of a colour, but that's natural because it literally is like carrot. I'll have to look up L-isoleucine and L-leucine. I'll have to look those up. Oh, and L-valine. Okay, but I'll discuss the ingredients later on anyway. So, I'm going to try this lemon and lime flavoured drink. And I don't like lemon and lime flavoured things. I'm quite fussy with food and drink, so yeah. Ooh, that instantly smells really strong. Really strong. Of obviously lemon and lime. Well, no lime, it's like artificial kind almost. I'm going to try it anyway. It's not tangy, but it's subtle, but still in your face with the smell. Yeah, it's weird. It's not clear on the expiration dates. It says oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. January 2024. That's not long. February 2024. And January 2024 and February 2024. Okay. Some drinks, they last for longer than that, you know. I suppose. Anyway, we'll talk about the ingredients in a minute, so. I think I'll figure it out, but I'll try them all and then I'll have a break and then I'll go into depth more. It's alright, I was really keen on smelling that one. It's the blue raspberry flavour. It smells really subtle, like really subtle. It's almost as if you've got water and you've stuck some candies at the bottom and waited for it to dissolve, almost. Like blue raspberry kind of flavours. I'm going to try it anyway. So far this one's my favourite. Okay, so I'm going to try the Tropical Punch. Just the colours are so vibrant. Ooh, that smells strong. That's strong. It's like cherry rather than tropical. To me, this is more tropical. The orange and mango flavoured drink, the KSI one. Looking inside. Exactly what the colour is on the bottle is the colour of the drink, apart from this one, of course. This one, it's like that, if you can see. It's like if you know what squash is, like you know when there's like concentrated, like a concentrated drink, and then you add it to water. It's like that. It's like dark, or not dark orange, but like murky orange, you know. Not cloudy, but you know what I mean. This one I'm looking forward to trying the least because it smells strong. It smells strong. It's cherry, but it's got like an undertone to it almost. Like a sugary undertone. Oh. Cherry. That's like a cherry soda type of thing, but children would absolutely love these, like the taste. Children would love this. Me, in my late 20s, and I have a sweet tooth, but not for stuff like this. My sweet tooth is like chocolate, anything chocolate. Whereas sweets and candies, I don't really eat, you know, or have or anything. And drinks, I mainly stick to water, hot chocolate, orange juice occasionally, stuff like that. But yeah, children would love these. So anyway, I'm going to take like a 10-minute break, and I'm going to keep like sipping them a little bit and trying them and trying to get to grips as to what they really, really remind me of that you might have tasted, most likely have tasted, especially if you're in the UK. Or to be fair, outside of the UK as well. And I'll get back to you. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, and this is definitely like Capri Sun. I'm just going to try it again, actually. Okay, it's like, you know, the push pop that you eat. It's like it's called a Calippo. It tastes like an orange mango flavoured version of a Calippo, but obviously not cold. These were sitting on the side for like a few days. So yeah, it's like that. Or if you've tried, to be honest, any orange mango hybrid flavoured popsicle, it's pretty much like that. Or it's like a Capri Sun. That's the best way I can describe it. And as for smell, it smells slightly different to its taste. It smells like what we call in England squash, or older people know it as cordial in the UK. And I'm gonna get some out the cupboard to show you what I'm talking about, just in case you don't know. This stuff. Okay, so that one I've explained in depth what that tastes like. Would I buy it again? No. But but I understand why people would, because it is quite nice. It's not the worst one, in my opinion, out of these anyway. So I'm going to set that aside, but you can still see it. Oh, this one, I'm like, oh. These, when I was trying them, they remind me of, they're called Solero shots. Yeah, Solero shots. So they're like a plastic little canister thing, and you open it and they're frozen balls of popsicle, like the green ones. That's what this tastes like to me. All of this just reminds me of popsicles. If you got a popsicle of these flavours and just poured it, and not froze it, poured it into these drinks, no one would know. I really don't think anyone would know. And as well, it reminds me of lemonade or limeade, or maybe they're both together. Lemon and limeade, like a soda. It's just soda and popsicles. This just reminds me of soda and popsicles. I picked today when I've got a strong stomach. I'm going to talk about the nutritional stuff in a bit, but, you know, so I've explained this one as much as I possibly can. So, I'm going to put it over here somewhere, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, right. This one's my favourite because it's kind of the most subtle, I suppose. And blue's my favourite colour, not that that really matters. It's the most watery, it's the most subtle watery. It's just, I don't know. Oh. Yeah, okay. Powerade. If you've ever had blue Powerade, it's that. It is that. Definitely that. As for hydration, I don't think them hydration drinks really, because they've got a weird aftertaste, like they make your mouth not dry, but it just feels a bit kind of like that almost. I'm honestly sure that this is just standard blue raspberry flavoured anything. It's just, yeah. Blue Powerade. You know, yeah. Yeah. Oh, this one. This one, it's a bit of a crazy comparison, but honestly, you'd be surprised. It smells like the red bottle of L'Oreal Kids shampoo and conditioner. I think they do conditioner, I can't remember. But I'm not joking. Which the shampoo and conditioner bottle has cherry and almond. This doesn't give me almond, but it's cherry, but it's a more subtle version of cherry soda. It doesn't have that zing to it, but it's quite overpowering. Like, it's kind of, it's a bit like perfume. Like, it reminds me a little bit of perfume, but it also, I know this is a terrible thing to say, but it also smells like Play-Doh. This is the one that I definitely wouldn't buy. If I was to buy any, if I had to, it would be the KSI one. If I had no choice whatsoever but to pay £100 for a bottle, I wouldn't. But if I had no choice, then it would be the KSI one again. That's just based on preference and taste. But just so I'm on this topic, I did not pay a lot for these. I paid £2.25 for all the colour ones. This one was £2.50 for the KSI one. So it came to just under £10. So, so I didn't pay over the odds for these. There's no way I would do that because that'd just be ridiculous. So, without further ado, I think that was the order that we're in. I think. Yeah. I'm going to look at the ingredients on Google because I'm not an expert. Okay, so my first little bit of research was on this. So, reconstituted powdered coconut water, 10.5%. The first ingredient is filtered water, same with all of these. And all of them say, as the second ingredient, reconstituted powdered coconut water. And the reason why they've done that is to make it cheaper, because it's basically saying coconut water from concentrate. It's cheaper, it lasts longer, hence the shelf life is January and February 2024, which is like almost and around a year away that it expires. That's how they've managed to do that. So what else did I find? Yeah, that's it. So it says natural coconut water has a very short shelf life and needs to be refrigerated or frozen at all times. Okay. So the companies now either mask the taste by adding strong fruit flavours or reconstitute it. Neither of which really bring the beautiful flavour of pure natural coconut water to the end user. Yeah, I cannot taste coconut water. And I've had coconut water a lot. It's good for after the gym. But this is why I don't think they're great as a hydration drink. You know, it just doesn't jump out to me. Like they're not healthy. They're not healthy. They're not good for much other than, in my opinion, and reading the ingredients, other than little kids that just want it for the taste and for the hype. You know, because what their school friends do, they will do. Sorry if you're a child watching this and you're excited about drinks. Sorry. You know, but that's just the way I see it, I suppose. So, I've just Googled dipotassium phosphate in food, because all of them have it as an ingredient on the third line of each. And it says, as a food additive. Dipotassium phosphate is used in imitation, so pretend dairy creamers, but not in this case, dry powdered beverages, reconstituted powdered coconut water. It functions as an emulsifier, not in this case because there's no oil involved that I can see or taste. Stabilizer because it's got acid in here. It's citric acid in all of them, and it says acid. Oh no, acid, which is citric acid. Okay. The only thing that screams out to me as being a hydration drink is it says mineral salt. Okay, which actually is dipotassium phosphate because I put it in brackets. Mineral salt. Okay, so that's what I'm reading now. So that's fine. So it's basically working as. Okay, I just had to film that bit again because I got it wrong. The bit I got wrong I haven't shown to you. So, disodium phosphate is commonly used for properties that make it effective as an emulsifier, which is like oil and water together to make them mix, but not in this case. Stabilizer and texturizer. I'm pretty sure is a stabilizer because all of these have citric acid in, which, you know, it could be just acid from a lemon or something, but it's a food additive, and it says, though it's considered safe, and it's approved by the Food and Drug Association, FDA. Approved now. It's considered safe. Some are convinced that it has potentially dangerous health effects, but it hasn't been jumping out at me online as being that bad. I wouldn't drink loads of this stuff, you know. I would try it once and then just not. It says may increase energy in workouts, helps increase your intake of potassium, hence the dipotassium sulfate, I assume. I don't know, but there's no other potassium in here. Recognised as safe by the US Food and Drug Administration. Okay, but should be approached with caution for people with pre-existing health issues. Okay, so that's that one explored. I know what Iscaflame K is already. They're chemical sugar. Sucralose is chemical sugar. They've got all of it in there. They've added vitamins, or vitamins if you call it that. They've added, so is it slightly different? No, it's the same in all of them. Okay, so vitamin E, A, B6 and B12. E, A, B6, B12. E, A, B6 and 12, E, A, B6 and 12. All of them have those added in. Vitamin B12. Suppose if you're vegan, it'd be good, but I wouldn't. I would just take vitamin B12 supplements instead of this stuff because the other ingredients are just a no, especially, you know, a lot of it, excessive consumption. I'm going to Google L-isoleucine. It says it may help control blood sugar. It may also boost energy and endurance. They're making it sound really good. One of the essential amino acids and cannot be made by the body. That's good. Okay, I'll give you that. It's fine. I'll give you that. L-leucine. Oh, okay, these are good. May help in healing skin and bones. It may increase muscle growth and lean body mass. It may increase production of human growth hormone. It may help control blood sugar. Okay, fine. And L-valine, I think it's the last one. It's an amino acid that has a stimulant activity, promotes muscle growth and tissue repair. Fine, okay, they're good at least. Okay, so the bad things in here. Potassium phosphate, obviously the chemical sugars. Okay, overall it's not really bad. It's not as bad as something like Red Bull or, I don't know, something else. I haven't looked at the ingredients of those, but you just know when something's bad. But these, they're not too bad, but I wouldn't drink loads of it, you know. That's basically the end of the video. Please do not buy these for any more than £2.50, British pound sterling, or around that in whatever your currency is, if they stock it in the country you're watching from. Sorry that video was long, but I wanted to do this. I wanted to see what they're like, because there's so much hype. The hype's going to die down, you know, but they're going to keep releasing new flavours. I think there's a grape one, purple, coming out. There's an orange one that I saw someone with, but I've never seen it. I haven't tried the ice pop, but I assume it tastes like an ice pop because these certainly do. And probably some others on the way, I don't know. I'm surprised Logan Paul hasn't done his own drink if KSI has, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed that video. Like, comment if you want, subscribe, comment if you've had these. Yeah, see you in another video.